If you look closely, you'll see something remarkable about children. They don't crave luxury, excitement, or constant novelty. They crave predictability. A child doesn't wake up thinking, I hope today is thrilling. They wake up thinking, I hope today feels the same as yesterday. Because, to a child, sameness means safety. And safety is the soil where emotional stability grows. We often mistake excitement for happiness. We fill our children's lives with activities, screens, and stimulation. But what they really need is rhythm, a life that feels reliable, grounded, and safe enough to explore from. Ancient cultures understood this. They raised children around consistent patterns, meals at the same time, stories before sleep, greetings at sunrise. Those weren't routines, they were emotional anchors. Predictability told the child, you're safe in this world. And when a child feels safe, they don't need perfection. They just need presence. Love that can be counted on. True love isn't proven in intensity, it's proven in reliability. When a child knows that your tone, your warmth, your boundaries are steady, they stop scanning for danger. Their nervous system relaxes. That's why a calm, consistent home feels healing. Not because it's fancy or filled with toys, but because it's emotionally predictable. A predictable environment doesn't mean nothing ever changes. It means your love doesn't. The nervous system of a child. A child's brain is constantly asking one question, am I safe? Every tone of voice, every reaction, every silence answers that question. When responses are stable, the body learns peace. When they're unpredictable, the body learns tension. You can teach mindfulness, meditation, or kindness, but none of it will take root if the child's nervous system doesn't trust stability. That's why love must be consistent to be believable. A hug after shouting confuses the body. An apology without change teaches distrust. Predictability teaches calm, not through explanation, but through experience. The ancient rhythm of family life. In ancient societies, family life was built around rhythm, not as control, but as comfort. Sunrise prayer, shared meals, evening rest. These weren't rituals of religion, they were rituals of regulation. They synchronized everyone's bodies to a shared, emotional beat. Today, the external world moves fast, but you can still bring rhythm back home. Have a family dinner at the same time every evening. Tell stories at night instead of handing screens. Use small routines to create safety in repetition. Because rhythm doesn't limit freedom, it makes freedom safe. Predictability in emotion. Predictability isn't just about what you do, it's about how you react. Children fear inconsistency in mood more than any other kind. When affection feels random, when kindness depends on behavior, love becomes a transaction instead of a truth. Your child shouldn't have to earn peace. They should trust it's available even when they've made mistakes. That doesn't mean ignoring wrong behavior. It means correcting it calmly, consistently, and without withdrawing love. That's what teaches accountability with dignity. Boundaries are love in structure. Many parents confuse leniency with love. But children don't feel loved when everything is allowed. They feel loved when everything makes sense. Predictable boundaries tell a child, there's order here, you can relax. When boundaries shift daily, when one day it's fine to shout, the next it's punished, a child's trust fractures. They start testing rules, not out of rebellion, but confusion. Boundaries aren't barriers, they're signals of care. They say, I see you, and I'm keeping you safe. Repair builds stability. No parent stays calm forever. No home stays peaceful every day. But the beauty of predictability is that it allows room for repair. When you lose patience, you can always return. You can say, I shouldn't have yelled, I'm sorry, let's talk. Every repair teaches your child something essential. That love can bend without breaking. That relationships survive imperfection through consistency. Predictability doesn't mean never failing. It means always returning to the same truth. We're still okay. The science of routine. Routine isn't dull, it's developmental gold. Studies show that children with consistent daily rhythms develop better self-regulation, stronger focus, and lower anxiety. Because predictability reduces mental load, they don't need to guess what's next. The emotional architecture of home. Think of your home as an emotional climate, not just a place. When mornings begin with chaos and yelling, the child's day begins in cortisol. When nights end with stories and laughter, the body ends in oxytocin. You're not just raising children, you're programming their nervous systems. Every routine you keep becomes emotional weather they grow up under. Choose calm weather as often as possible. They'll carry that climate within them forever. Predictability as presence. Being physically present is not enough. Consistency of presence is what matters. If you're distracted, rushing, or reactive, your child registers absence even when you're in the same room. Predictable presence is the kind that doesn't vanish when life gets busy. It's being emotionally available at expected times. A bedtime chat, a Sunday walk, a drive to school without devices. You don't need hours, you need reliable minutes. Children remember patterns, not quantity. The parent as the calm center. Every family has storms, arguments, deadlines, disappointments. But in every storm, there's a center. If that center holds steady, the family doesn't collapse. That center is you. When you model calm under stress, your children learn that stress doesn't have to equal chaos. You don't need to hide your struggles, just manage them transparently. Say, "I'm frustrated right now, but it's not your fault. I'll take a breath." That single sentence teaches emotional intelligence more than 100 lessons. Why unpredictable love breeds fear? When love is inconsistent, when warmth alternates with withdrawal, the child starts associating affection with anxiety. They wonder, what version of love will I get today? That question follows them into adulthood, becoming attachment issues, overthinking, and fear of abandonment. Predictable love heals that cycle. It says, you don't have to perform for peace, you're already enough. That message, repeated daily, ancient wisdom on secure parenting. In old philosophies, the family was seen as the first school of the soul. The parent was not a commander, but a gardener. Their task wasn't to control the child, but to nurture rhythm and trust. Predictability was the soil. Consistency was the sunlight. Boundaries were the roots. And love, patient, steady, unconditional, was the water. You can rebuild that same structure in modern life by simply choosing rhythm over reaction. The power of saying, always. There's a quiet magic in the word, always. I'll always listen. I'll always love you. I'll always be here even when I'm tired or upset. Children remember the word always. It becomes the rhythm that steadies their heart in chaos. When you make love predictable, you teach your child that they never need to earn belonging. And that lesson, more than any education or achievement, builds emotional stability for life. Pause for a moment. Think of your child or someone you mentor. Ask yourself, do they know what to expect from me? Do they feel the same warmth even on my hard days? Do my boundaries and love have rhythm? Because in a world that moves fast and shifts constantly, predictability is love. It's how children grow brave enough to explore, because they know there's always a safe home to return to. Consistency builds confidence. Predictability builds peace. And when a child grows up surrounded by both, they don't just survive life. They move through it with ease, anchored by the rhythm of love they once called home. And when predictability becomes the emotional rhythm of your home, something beautiful happens. You become the anchor your child returns to in every storm. That's where episode 3 begins.